So the introduction of this video was going to start out differently this morning. This is at the end of the day. I'm at camp and I need to kind of preface it so it will make sense. I went to Rockport, Texas. Well, most of y'all do if you've been watching my videos. I went to Rockport, Texas with my friend Leslie. Well, she is headed north and she stopped over for a couple of days. So we left this morning, headed to another campground and she's going to be here like 4 days. And so I needed to introduce her into this video because I didn't get to do a proper guess who's here video or clip. Guess who's here? Leslie's here. We're going to start out this video leaving the campsite, and have to hang on and see what happened. We were delayed on the side of the road for 3.5 hours, something like that. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. 3.5 hours, maybe 4. I don't know. But so this is what happened. Good morning. Today is travel day. I'm leaving the beautiful forest, the beautiful mountains, beautiful birds and creatures that I heard and watched and listened to. And yeah, I'm just taking Sammy for one last walk before we get on the road. And yeah, I'm in long sleeves again. It's been cold here in the evenings and throughout the night, so I've been enjoying that. But today I'm going to another location that's about 10 degrees warmer, so probably won't be in long sleeves the rest of this time anyway. All right, I'm gonna go get ready to roll and get on the road. So I've showed you this before. I'm going through the package of 6, and this is what I'm having for breakfast this morning. This and a banana. Yeah, these are these little waffles. Shelf stable. Well, shelf stable for about 2 weeks. Gotta eat them up pretty fast after you buy them. All right, let's get that in the pan. I think I mentioned before I love them in the air fryer because it crisps them up. But I'm not going to pull the air fryer out this morning. I'm just going to warm it up like this. All right, we're
Take
out
the next
here.
right onto County Road B062.
Never fails. I start talking, either Sammy starts talking, hey BB, or Google starts talking. Yeah. Got a 3-hour drive today. That's about 10 o'clock. We're heading out. And 1 stop for gas, and that's about it. It was a nice 14 days here. But after about 14 days, even before that, I get antsy. It's hard for me to stay in one place for 2 weeks. And I probably wouldn't have if there was a lot more to gone and done and that I haven't already done. Somebody mentioned the thrift store. I did not do that. I didn't see it. I obviously didn't look close enough to see a thrift store in Mountain Air. That would have been fun. But it never makes me sad because it gives me something to look forward to the next time I come. Be like, oh yeah, I can go to the thrift store. Heading down the mountain. One last shot of this before we leave. Oh, that ladder back there. My steps are rattling. Take a picture or a video of the forest because they're burning up. And you want to remember them. That's not laughing. That's sad. That's sad laughter. Because you saw my Facebook post today, one of my favorite places in New Mexico. The Lincoln National Forest, Fort Stanton, Rob Jaggers, all that area has been on fire yesterday and today. So it's very sad. So get as much video and pictures of the forest as you can. All right, here we go. Stopped by this train. All the time in the world. Here comes the other one. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Two of them. Not good. A double blowout. Jeez. Why is that doing that? Well, we got a tow truck on its way now, so that was about an hour and a half just trying to find one. And the nice guy came out here in his regular truck to see if he could tow it backwards or if it needed to be on a bed. And so he determined it needed to be put on a bed, so that is what we're waiting on now for the tow truck and the flatbed. So we'll be back. So Leslie had the blowout right here on this corner, going around this bend. You can see parts of her tire. So that corner, you can see her rig down there. But we're sitting back here off the road waiting for the tow truck. So we got a nice little place to feel a little safer than just sitting on the road. Got her Jeep off and it's sitting on the other side of the camper. Parts of the rubber of her tire. The big parts up here. Wow. Oh, it looks like there's a lot of tread left. There is a lot of tread. That is crazy. Alright, I'm gonna get out of the road. The good thing about having issues when you have a RV, you have everything you need with you. I just went to the bathroom, got me Coke, got me some ice out of the freezer. You know, I could eat. Okay, the tow truck's here. Yippee! That's a big truck too, and a big trailer. That's awesome. I'm not gonna drive up here. I'm just gonna watch them for snakes. Oof.
Couple more feet isn't gonna hurt.
No.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's moving this piece back, the ramp. Perfect. A little bit of skiddage. Look at these wheels coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that a trip?
Really cool.
Whoever designed that?
Brilliant.
Yeah. Slow down. Look at your rig.
Look at it. It's going to tip off the back.
Well, we'll see what kind of... I can't see the screen, that's the problem. Alright, stay in touch.
It almost looks like a spaceship.
There she goes. Bye, baby, see? And they're off. Okay, they're gone. I am hot standing out there. I'm gonna rest here for a second. Let my nerves chill. I still have about an hour and a half drive to camp. They had to go get Leslie's tires in Albuquerque, so hopefully they get them today. Hopefully they get put on today. She may decide to find a camp there in Los Lunas. I'm gonna keep going because she may stay there. Might have to stay, you know, part of tomorrow. So anyway, need some air. That's closed. Why is that vent closed? Anyway, I'm gonna sit here for a minute. I just refreshed my drink, my Diet Coke. I probably should drink some water. Let's do that. sometimes travel day is a little bit more adventurous and exciting, stressful than other days. I'm just so thankful that that her coming around that corner and losing both of those tires, that she was able to keep control of it. And I don't want to get emotional. So, I don't really know everything that I've said through this video because I didn't know if I was going to film it or not. She said I could, so anyway, she was following me, and most of the time I'm following her. But this time she was following me, and I just saw her in my rearview mirror, and then I got down a little bit, and I can only really see really good on curves that I can see that somebody's behind me or not, you know, because my camper, I don't have a rearview mirror. I do have a backup camera, but they're little bitty. I'm like, is that a motorhome or is that a car? So I was like, I don't think she's behind me. I mean, it was just like that. And then we're on this 2-lane road that doesn't have any shoulders or very little shoulders. And I had to find a place to pull off. And I thought, well, she could have pulled over, had to go to the restroom. I waited about 5 minutes, and then I turned around. We have no service out here, so I turned around, and sure enough, she was on the side of the road with 2 flat tires. So thankfully for Starlink that's connected, is installed on my roof, I just turned on Starlink and we had service and we were able to make all the calls. Probably took us 2 hours to find a tow truck that will handle heavy duty vehicles. So if you have a towing service, be sure when they dispatch a truck that you call that towing service immediately, because I think her insurance dispatched 3 different towing services, and Leslie called them, and sure enough, they can only tow a passenger car. They didn't have a big truck or a big trailer or anything. So don't wait until the truck gets there and then let them tell you it's the wrong size. So be proactive and call the towing company that they texted her, and it'd say like ABC Towing. She'd call them right then and say, you've been dispatched to come tow me. I'm a Class C, 14,000 pounds, you know. Oh, no, we can't do that. So they'd cancel the order. Then her insurance would dispatch another one. We're trying to find another one. Almost went to Albuquerque and started looking there. So anyway, be proactive in the towing, because you can sit out here for 2 hours and they come out with the wrong truck and then they have to dispatch another one. Be proactive when they dispatch a tow truck, and be in contact with that tow truck at all times. There's one said they would check on to see if they could, and they never called her back. So I mean, you just got to be on it until they're here. Okay, enough about all that. I need to get my GPS reset up because I killed that. So got about an hour and a half or an hour and 20 minutes to go. So it's 3:21. I think this happened close to noon. So yeah, well, I think we were gonna get to our campsite at 1. So another thing to think about when on travel day, leave early enough so you're not sitting out here at dark. You don't want to be sitting out here at dark. So at least give yourself 4 or 5 hours of daylight to be stranded. Yeah, because it's 3:21, and I'm not gonna get to camp till, what did I say? I'm not gonna get to camp till close to 5. So, all right, I'm gonna get off here and get on the road. I just made it to camp, and the wind's blowing. grass is so dead. I haven't gone down there to see if there's water in the... I left my door open here with my keys in it. It's been one of those days. Nice little pine tree right here. Well, I kind of backed into it a little bit. Now I have an issue. Yeah. That trim came loose, and it would not have if all this wasn't rotten. Yeah, I got some water damage. Oh my. Where's my ladder? At my home base. Yeah, I'm like, why do I need to carry that? Well, that's why. So that's to deal with tomorrow. Why deal with something today when you can deal with it tomorrow? Anyway, I have made it to camp. And the grass is dead, dead, dead. Fire restrictions. I'm fixing me something to eat. Easy in the microwave. Like some Alfredo noodles or something. Yeah, I'm having fettuccine Alfredo with chicken and broccoli. I put it in the microwave. I need to take this off and start. Okay, sometimes you have to have a TV dinner. There's not a lot of TV dinner-ish, is it? It's not a lot of food. Look, one thing of broccoli. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Not bad for TV dinner. I just need a TV. So I'm not really hungry, but I want something little. And so I thought, well, I'll try this little slice of pizza. I think I said these were 99 cents on sale at that Lowe's Market. So I bought one just to try it out, and we'll see. I think I'm going to add a little bit of mozzarella cheese to it, but anyway, I'm not hungry for a whole, and it's not a slice, it's actually round. It's a small little pizza. It's smelling good. Let's see what it looks like. Well, that's what it looks like. You'd think they'd put pepperoni slices on it, but it's little pieces of pepperoni. But I have a little bit of mozzarella here. Gonna add to it. Not too much. And pop it in the microwave again for just a few more few seconds just to melt that cheese. All right, a little bit more. Can't have too much cheese, right? Okay, I think that looks a little better, don't y'all? Let's see what it tastes like. It tastes like pizza. Now, it'd probably be better in the air fryer because it'd crisp up the crust, because I microwaved it, so it's just gooey. But it has a really good flavor. Of course, me putting that extra cheese on it made it a lot better too. But for $1, can't beat that.